The culture of Uttar Pradesh is painted in the form of folk dances, conventional cuisines, long imparted values and traditions. It draws a large number of tourists worldwide because of the historic cities, rustic ancient forts, bustling markets and vibrant culture. Other than the folk music, dance, art and craft, people of Uttar Pradesh are known to adhere to their rich cultural heritage and traditional norms. They also take pride to be the first to introduce the two great epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata, to the world. The state also has a plethora of fairs and festivals that adds to the charm and charisma of the state. Awadh, the mystical birthplace of Lord Rama, showcase the beautiful combination of Ganga Jamuni Tehzeeb, where every morning is brightened with colors of faith and devotion. Evenings are filled with scintillating beats of Kathak, from city of Tehzeeb Lucknow to city of devotion Ayodhya. Ram Leela is an integral part of our cultural heritage and traditions. Ayodhya's Ram Leela has reached beyond birthplace of Rama and preached and presented in various forms across India. City of Faizabad has a very distinct place in folk culture of Awadh. Faizabad's Parwahi dance has a very unique presentation style and very popular in this region. In this dance, dancers recite praises of Lord Rama while dancing with a stick in their hands.
परवाही लोक नृत्य हमारे गुरुजन कहते हैं कि भगवान शंकर जी सबसे पहले किए थे। आज के समय हम लोग जो है परवाही लोक नृत्य को नए बच्चों को सिखा के और ट्रेंड कर रहे हैं, जिससे परवाही लोक नृत्य जिंदा रहे और आगे बढ़ता रहे। पुराने समय में दो लोग करते थे, दो नृत्य कलाकार, एक वादक, नगाड़ा वादक और एक हारमोनियम।
Please smile, you are in Lucknow. Yes, we are at the cultural center of Awadh. Musical montage of Lucknow city. Lucknow city is known for its etiquette. Lucknow is also known for Lucknow Gharana of Kathak, which enriched and popularized this classical dance form. The last Nawab of Awadh, Wajid Ali Shah, was great admirer of Kathak. Along with Kathak, Thumri, Dadra and Ghazal are different forms of music which gained prominence in Awadh.
मुझे लगता है जब उत्तर प्रदेश का चित्र सामने उभरता है तो ब्रज भूमि कृष्ण के नाते नज़र आती है। अयोध्या भगवान राम का हम सबके मन में है। रानी लक्ष्मीबाई नज़र आती हैं तो बेगम हज़रत महल नज़र आती हैं, आल्हा उदल नज़र आते हैं। तो ये एक मुझे लगता है जब सांस्कृतिक छवि की बात करें उत्तर प्रदेश की तो वहाँ सारी बोलियाँ मिलकर एक जैसी लगती हैं।
Awadh's art and culture is also visible in cultural and traditional dresses of Lucknow, especially in handmade Lucknowi zardozi and chicken work. Braj region of Uttar Pradesh spreads across the central Doab region of Ganga-Yamuna rivers and adorned with the benevolence of Supreme Lord Krishna and Radha.
ब्रज की संस्कृति का अर्थ है श्री कृष्ण की संस्कृति, राधा रानी की संस्कृति, ग्वाल वालों की संस्कृति, गोपियों की संस्कृति, जिसमें माधुर्य है, रस है और एक अभूतपूर्व चिंतन है, जिसमें भक्ति है, आराधना है, साधना है।
Braj is the land of rich culture and heritage in India. Mathura is a very important part of the Braj circuit as it is the birthplace of Lord Krishna. This city is an hour run away from Agra and is situated on the banks of river Yamuna. This city is full of beautiful temples, music, arts and dances where one can see Lord Krishna come alive every day. The Charkula dance, Ras Leela and the beautiful temples here will keep you asking for more. The city of Vrindavan is a place where Lord Krishna performed leelas and played his flute. This historical city is immortalized by the poem of Mirabai, Surdas and Vallabhacharya. This place also has many temples dedicated to Lord Krishna like the Rangji temple, Banke Bihari temple, Radha Madhav temple and ISKCON temple which have magnificent architecture.
बाके मरोर चितलीनो है चोर, बाके बिहारी कि बाके मरोर चितलीनो है चोर, यहाँ बाके बिहारी कि बाके मरोर चितलीनो है चोर। खेले बेरज में
Thousands gather to witness the Latmar Holi, when women beat up men with sticks, that is, lat or lathi. Those on the sidelines become hysterical, sing holy songs and shout Shri Radhe or Shri Krishna. The holy songs of Braj Mandal are sung in pure Braj Bhasha.
अहो विधना तो पे अचरा पसार मांगो, जन्म जन्म दीजो याही ब्रज बसिबो, मोही ब्रज बसिबो। अहिर की जाति समीप नंद घर, अहिर की जाति समीप नंद घर, घरी घरी घन श्याम हेरी हेरी हंसी वो, घरी घरी घन श्याम हेरी हेरी हंसी वो, अहो विधना।
Agra is a city which is famous for the Taj Mahal and was also the capital of the Mughal Empire. A visit to Agra is a straight trip to the history of Mughals with magnificent architecture of the Agra Fort and Fatehpur Sikri. Bundelkhand. Bundelkhand draws its traditions from the Maratha rulers who ruled this area over the centuries. When the British forces tried to overrun it, they ran into the might of Rani Lakshmibai. This legendary queen of Jhansi best exemplifies Jhansi's bravery and warrior status. The Rani has become a metaphor for bravery. Her unmatched resistance to the British forces during the First War of Independence in 1857 are the stuff of legends. The majestic Jhansi Fort, built by Raja Bir Singh Judev in 1613, is a silent witness to the fierce battle. The fort houses the Kadak Bijli and Bhavani Shankar cannons of the Queen. In Jhansi Museum are preserved weapons, statues and dresses, and that represents the Chandela dynasty, and a picture gallery of the Gupta period are also the highlights of the museum, which showcase the cultural heritage of Bundelkhand.
तुम माथे पे फरिया तो परिया हो परिवारी परिया हो परिवारी परिया हो
Rai means a mustard seed. When a mustard seed is thrown into a saucer, the seed starts to swing around. The way mustard seed moves in the saucer, the dancers also swing. The dancers, and when the singers sing the lyrics, the dancers follow the beats with smart footsteps. It is a duet, and the competition is between the beats of the drum and footsteps of the dancer. The drummer and the dancer try to win each other, and this competition leads towards bliss. It is the most popular folk dance of Bundelkhand region. The defining image of Bundelkhand is the Kalinjar Fort. This was an invincible stronghold of the Chandelas from the 9th to the 15th century. In 1545, Sher Shah Suri, the only Indian king to defeat the Mughals and sit on the Delhi throne, was killed while attempting to capture Kalinjar from the local Bundeli kings. We now enter the citadel of Bundelkhand, known as Kalinjar. History tells us that the Chandela Rajput clan ruled Bundelkhand from the 10th to the 16th century. In the early 10th century, they were feudal overlords of the Pratiharas of Kannauj and ruled from the fortress city of Kalinjar. 250 kilometers from Jhansi, the town and the fort had tremendous strategic importance down the ages. The ballads in praise of its days of glory and narrate the inspiring saga of Ala and Udal, the two legendary warrior brothers who sacrificed their lives for the honor of their land against Prithviraj Chauhan. Ala recital is also organized to entertain the farmers during monsoon.
बुंदेली धरा ऋषि मुनियों की, वीरों की कलम कटार कृपाण की धरती है। इस धरा का जितना भी गुणगान किया जाए, जितना भी उसका प्रशस्ति की जाए, वो कम है। यहाँ की नदियाँ, यहाँ के पहाड़, यहाँ की वनस्पति, यहाँ का साहित्य दुनिया में कहीं नहीं है। यहाँ की जो बड़ी बड़ी नदियाँ हैं, कैन, धसान, पहुज, बेतवा, पीते हैं चंबल का जल। 8 पहर पहरे पे ठाणो सहज पहरुआ बुंदिया चल। अबलो ठाणो शीश जो कहें, कुंभज की अगवानी में बुंदेलों की सुनो कहानी, बुंदेलों की बानी में पानी नारे यहाँ का पानी, आगे यहाँ के पानी।
As the first rays of the sun that gleam upon the river Mandakini, Ramghat springs to life. The land of Tulsidas and the spirit of the Ramayana tradition wafts through the air of Chitrakoot. The evening Aarti of Ramghat is a veritable, magnificent visual feast. Another major highlight of Chitrakoot is the Gupt Godavari, which is a tiny rivulet flowing into a tank at the end of an underground cave. It is believed that Lord Rama and his brother Lakshman held court in the cave, which has natural throne-like rocks. Around its base lie 56 small temples related to the Ramayana story. Rohilkhand. Located in the middle part of Uttar Pradesh, the Rohilkhand area has been an important center of cultural and art since ancient times. Since the Rohillas of Afghanistan dominated the region, this area was called the Rohilkhand. Earlier, it was named Katehar and Panchal. According to the epic Mahabharata, Panchal is considered as the birthplace of Draupadi. The city is also called Zari Nagri as it is famous for the glitzy embroidery work done on clothes, that is zari. Some other crafts popular to Bareilly include jhumka, intricate earrings which are bell-shaped and a must in every Indian woman's trousseau. The eyeliner which cools and soothes the eyes, providing relief from eye stress apart from imparting color. And there is the Lukti Manja, the glass powder coated kite flying and fighting string maja. The street food of Bareilly is quite popular as it is known to be lip-smacking. Also known by the name of Ahi Kshetra, Ahi Chhatra is a beautiful location near Ramnagar in Bareilly. It has its name mentioned in the Hindu epic Mahabharata because Ahi Chhatra served as the capital city of northern Panchal. In previous times, it was ruled by Drupad, the king of Panchal. Rampur Sehswan Gharana is a gharana musical heritage of Hindustani classical music, centered in the North Uttar Pradesh towns of Rampur and Sehswan. This line of Nawabs was of Afghan origin. The second, Sehswan, is a village in the Badaयूं district of the same state in which most of the gharanas famous musicians were born.
मैंने हरदम तुम्हें पुकारा है, हरदम मैंने
The Tarai region is a swampy area of India and Nepal. It is a lowland region in southern Nepal and northern India that lies south of the outer foothills of the Himalayas, the Shivalik Hills, and north of the Indo-Gangetic Plain. The origin of the Tharo people is not clear, but surrounded by myths and oral traditions. The Rana Tharus claim to be of Rajput origin and have migrated from the Thar Desert to Nepal's far western Tarai region. Tharo people further east claim to be descendants of the Sakya and Kolia peoples living in Kapilavastu. The Tharos from Tarai region perform the Jhumar dance with great pleasure. In this dance, women form a circle and sing songs to spend their time. This is a very popular dance among women. This dance has several local variations such as the Jhumari, Jhumara and Dhumar Dhumara. Tarai region has been an amalgamation of the Hindu, Muslim and Buddhist cultures and represent the mosaic of the region. Buddhist texts such as the Pali Canon claim that Kapilavastu was the childhood home of Gautam Buddha on account of it being the capital of the Sakyas over whom his father ruled. This little village of Piparahwa in Siddharthnagar district is a very important Buddhist pilgrimage since Lord Buddha had spent the first 29 years of his life in this region. Shravasti, the northeastern town of Uttar Pradesh, is located near the West Rapti River. This town is closely associated with the life of Gautam Buddha, who is believed to have spent 24 Chaturmasas here. Age-old stupas, majestic vihars and several temples near the village of Sahit Mahit establish Buddha's association with Shravasti. Dance and music is food for the soul in the Tarai belt. In the foothills of the Himalayas, where nature shows its beauty in all its glory, the magic of Tarai region of Uttar Pradesh is a treat for the eyes and a balm for the soul. A place where nature and wildlife coexist in harmony.
लुम्बिनी वन में जन्म बुद्ध का, लुम्बिनी वन में जन्म बुद्ध का, कुशीनगर निर्वाण ज्ञानेश्वर जहाँ बसे हैं, गुरु जी जहाँ बसे हैं। बोध गया में ज्ञान मिला है, बोध गया में ज्ञान मिला है, कुशीनगर निर्वाण ज्ञानेश्वर जहाँ बसे हैं, गुरु जी जहाँ बसे हैं। लुम्बिनी वन में जन्म बुद्ध का, कुशीनगर निर्वाण ज्ञानेश्वर जहाँ बसे हैं, गुरु जी जहाँ
There are no fixed notions of art or culture in the cultural capital of Purvanchal, that is Banaras. In Banarsi terms, it is called Alhadpan. This Alhadpan is best explained by Kathak exponents Gaurav and Saurabh Mishra.
ये अपने आनंद में है। तुम माँ गंगा बाल चंद सिस गंगा लहरे, बाल चंद सिस गंगा लहरे, हाथ लिए भांग की गोला।
By now, the ghats of Banaras have woven their magic around me. According to the Brahmins on the ghats, life and death play out their divine manifestations here. The Ganga Ghats holds the promise of moksha. It is from here that the soul travels from the world of Maya or illusion to the ultimate resting place, which is called moksha. Banaras has been a repository of classical music. For instance, the Banaras Tabla Gharana is well known for its powerful sound. Though it is important to note that Banarsi players are very capable of playing delicately and sensitively. The Gharana is categorized into the Purbi Ang, that is the Eastern Braj, which include the Farrukhabad, Lucknow and Banaras Gharanas. Having had a taste of the power of percussion, I headed to the house of sitar maestro Shivnath Mishra, who lives in Bhadaini in Varanasi. An exponent of the Gaiki style of playing. Geographically, Gorakhpur is almost equidistant from Varanasi, Lucknow, and Patna. This gives the city a wonderful confluence of different cultures and food items. Kachori jalebi, kebab parathe, litti chokha, the city houses them all. I am standing next to the very famous Gorakhnath temple, a temple of the Nath group. This temple has gained more prominence due to the fact that Mahant Yogi Adityanath became the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. You will find people of all religions flocking to the temple to spend evenings by its pond or shop on its campus. This city is also home to the famous Gita Press. The city boasts of a rich history, and thus you will keep overhearing about the good old days in restaurants, markets, and parks. Tribal. For the record, Uttar Pradesh is one of the most populated states in India and is also home to many tribal communities. Some of the main tribes in the state are Bega, Agaria, Bhoksa, Kol, and some of them have been recognized as scheduled tribes by the Government of India. Nestled in the forest region of Sonbhadra district, Ghasia is a small hamlet that is home to the Ghasia tribe. Dance and music are an integral part of their vibrant culture. They use a local percussion instrument that goes by the name of Madal along with the Dafla. Goddess Vindhyavasini gets her name from the Vindhya range, and the name Vindhyavasini literally means she who resides in Vindhya. It is believed that the Shakti Peeths were created where the body parts of Sati fell. Vindhyanchal is a Shakti Peeth where the Devi had chosen to reside after her birth. The temple is situated in the laps of the jungle, and the area makes a great view for nature lovers. The Jhumra dance is a unique dance form of the Ghasia, and they tap their feet to the beat of Madal. Since the Mahua tree is the all-important tree in their lives, their songs too echo the sentiments of day-to-day life. Since the Mahua tree is the tribal wish-fulfilling tree or the Kalptaru and held in high esteem, they brew a local liquor from the Mahua flower, which leads to the heady nature of the dance. Another unique dance form called Domkach celebrates festivals like birth, marriage, and seasons. This lyrical dance is performed to symbolize the importance of relationships, responsibilities, and life. We now enter the holy presence of the famous tribal research scholar Arjun Das Kesari's personal museum. The array of tribal artifacts and treasures that are on display evoke awe and wonder.
वे नाचते थे, गाते थे, महुआ बीनने जाते थे, पत्ता तोड़ने जाते थे, जंगल में लकड़ी काटने जाते थे और नदी में जाकर जो है लकड़ी छान लाते थे। बहुत सारे उनके आयोजन थे जो पूजा पाठ, नृत्य संगीत से संबंधित थे। तो मुझको ऐसा लगा कि इनका जीवन सबसे थोड़ा भिन्न है और हमें इनके जीवन को ठीक से जानने और समझने का प्रयास करना चाहिए ताकि आगे आने वाले समय में लोग इनके बारे में जानते रहें।
The fossils found in the Sonbhadra Fossils Park are algae and stromatolite types. Larger than the Yellowstone National Park in the US, geologists have been aware of the potential of this fossils park. The culture of Uttar Pradesh swears by its rich historical past. It is believed to be the land of the Nawabs, of Rama and Buddha, of Taj Mahal. It boasts of a melding of vivid culture and architectural fineness. It is synonymous with vibrant hues, delectable cuisine, timeless traditions, monumental heritage, and astounding music. Uttar Pradesh is like a canvas painted in different colors. From the ancient ruins of Sarnath and Ayodhya, the holy waters of Allahabad, the architecture of Agra and Lucknow, the royal Nawabs of Lucknow, and the fantastic realms of Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh is the heart of incredible India.